Hi guys, so today I'm gonna show you my version of everyday makeup, and it's extremely simple and easy. And I literally used, I think, what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 products. I've received a lot of requests lately to do an everyday sort of a tutorial, and I'm not a huge makeup wearer on an everyday basis. No matter how hard it is to believe, I don't put on a lot of makeup on an everyday basis. I don't put on any foundations or BB creams or whatsoever because I am really sweaty and really oily, and it just drips down in like an hour. So I don't see the point of putting on base products because they will slip and slide and just go away and like vanish from my face in an hour. So I don't see the point. And these are things that I just do to make myself look a little more put together and just not look like I just rolled out of bed and rushed out my door. So I'm just rambling now. Let's begin. Hi. Before we start, I want to address my shirt. Yep. I was gifted this by my friends on my birthday. If you see me sweating in this video, please just ignore that because I cannot turn on the air conditioner in this room or the fan because the mic is gonna like literally intensify all the noise that comes from these two things, and you're not going to be able to hear me. So that is how much I love you. I am sitting in this Delhi heat with my hair open. Actually, that is a choice. I'm going to put my hair up. I don't have anything to dry my hair right now. We're gonna deal with it. Let's start. Please moisturize your face and put on SPF. Next, I don't like using BB creams or CC creams or foundations every day because it is so hot in Delhi that when you sweat, everything comes off anyway. So I don't see the point. Plus, because it is so hot, I don't like clogging my pores. Everything I say in this video is what I do on an everyday basis. It is in no means what you should be doing. You should be doing whatever works for you. So because I am an oil slick and I look like a greased chicken after 2 hours in the sun, or not even in the sun, even if I just do nothing and sit at home, I will look like a greased chicken after 2 hours, even earlier than that. So I like to powder my face every day before heading out so that not for the whole day, at least my face can be matte and not look like I have been dancing all night. I like to powder to control the shine for however long it can control it. Oh my god, this brush had black on it. Oh my god. Please don't get these brushes. This one is from Oriflame and I will not recommend these to you at all. I got a powder one and a blush one. The ferrule and the handle part is extremely like sleek and it looks really nice, but the bristles are gnarly and they're nasty and they're hard and they're harsh and they're not nice. I will not recommend these at all, especially my forehead. My forehead is the most shiny place on earth. I will be happier if my hair could be out of the way for 10 seconds. Even my eyelids get oily. Did I just say eyelids get oily? Even my lids get oily. Then I like doing my brows. I don't care what I'm using as long as it's gonna fill them in. I either use this Sephora eyeshadow or the same Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil that I have been dissing, but as it turns out, it is like a really good shade for my skin or hair color. Plus the pencil seems to like stay on, unlike the powder, which decides to leave me after an hour. So I'll take that on this brush It does become better when using pencils like these, when you're using the correct brush. I don't even know where it's from. It's an angled brush and it's really stiff and it's really thin. So what that does is give you a lot of control while doing your brows, and that is the kind of a product you want for your brows. You want something that is really stiff and not gonna go everywhere, because you want precision in your eyebrows, and this will give you precision if you have a brush or a pencil that is thin and stiff. And I do like filling my eyebrows in every day. This is just something that I have to do for my mental satisfaction. I cannot leave my house without my eyebrows on. I'm already sweating through this powder. Holy shit. What do I do next? I don't do much to my eyes also. You can tell I like this pencil a lot. I take this on a very stiff smudger brush and I smoke out my lash line with this, or you can put it on and smudge it with your fingers. I just can't bother to sharpen it and I don't want to poke myself in the eye, so I'm using a brush. And if it's looking too harsh on the edges, I will just take my finger and blend it out. It is not even similar, it is the same look that I did in my no brushes video. And like I said in that video also, this is genuinely one of my go-to looks because it literally takes no time and it still gives you a little something. I do like some definition around my eyes, which is why I will do like a little something but not too much. I forgot to mention, I'm just excessive like that, and I do like to highlight my brow bone because I do like really precise and structured brows. I take a flat brush, and this is the Maybelline Clear Glow All-in-One Shine Free Cake Powder. I hate anything that says cake in makeup. I don't know why. It just drives me insane. Okay, so this powder is supposed to be a face powder, but it is lighter than my skin tone. It looks gnarly on me, so I use it to highlight my brow bone instead, and it works just fine. So I take some of that powder on this brush and pop it below my brow bone. And if I seem really underwhelmed in this video, that is because I am. Because of the heat, it's driving me insane, but I'm still choosing to sit here and sweat and make this video just because I'm crazy like that. Okay, so now on to the mascara part. I do like some definition in my eyes, so I do like to wear mascaras, but because in this heat my oil and my sweat won't let the mascara stay, so I don't use washable mascaras on an everyday basis. I didn't used to actually. I used more waterproof mascaras and they were a pain in the buttocks to take off, which is the reason I picked up this one. This is the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. It's true, it does give you crazy volume and length. I feel it gives me length too. And this is a washable version. I don't think they make waterproof versions of their mascaras. I'm not too sure because I haven't seen any of those in on Nykaa. I bought this from Nykaa, and I'll let you judge of what one coat of this does to your lashes. I'll just let you see without singing its praises. And I have not curled my lashes, so you're gonna see it in its entirety of what it can do. So I hope you can see the difference. This is without, this is with, obviously, and this is one coat. So needless to say, I love this mascara a lot, and even though it's washable, it doesn't really, I don't get the problem of black lines going down my face, and it does flake a little after a while, but nothing too crazy or nothing that is not fixable. Also, something I would like to mention is that this mascara was, oh my god, I'm being such a slob. This mascara is going everywhere and it does not happen to me otherwise. Maybe I'm just not used to talking to a camera. Well, but oh my god, it's in my head. Holy shit. My eyelids are covered in mascara. Oh my god. Okay. So I'll take that off once it dries. If you do get mascara on your eyelids, just leave it there. Let it have its moment. And once it dries, you can literally just scrape it off. So that's one coat of this mascara. And also I highly recommend this one or any other Essence mascara. I will list 2-3 of my favorites that I've found on Nykaa. I'll list them down below. And I really like the type of wand this has. I will not put it on my lower lashes because then when I smile, my lower lashes tend to touch my cheeks. It increases the chances of it flaking and just causing a hot mess on your under eye area. I don't put any base products except for some powder. When I start getting oily or shiny, I will just retouch my powder and that is it. And for lipsticks, I usually start with this. This is the Baby Lips Candy Wow Crayon in the shade Cinnamon. And it rolls up like this. I put it on before anything else. And sometimes I leave it at that because that is the kind of makeup I would do on an everyday basis. And if I want to go the extra mile, I will use this Sugar Smudge Me Not liquid lipstick in the shade Tan Fan. And I don't put it on as intensely as it can go. Like, I know these can be pretty intense because it is a liquid lipstick, but I do this and I take my finger, blend it out. It is not going to be drying on your lips whatsoever because you did put on a lip balm first, and it gives you a beautiful tint too. So I guess that is it for this video because that is actually what I do. And I know I have a lot of pigmentation on my face and acne scars and just whatnot, and I just choose to not cover it because I don't feel the need to. I will cover it when I feel like it, and I don't feel like doing that every day because I know it's not gonna stay on me. And yeah, I just made this video because I've had a lot of questions from you guys asking like what kind of makeup they should be doing on an everyday basis, because makeup is subjective and you might like black eyeshadows on an everyday basis, but I don't do that, so I'm not gonna tell whoever watches my videos to wear black eyeshadow every day even if they don't want to. That is my point with these kind of videos, that you can do whatever the hell you want to do and nobody can tell you that whatever you are doing is wrong or right, or you shouldn't be doing it that way, or you should be doing it that way. It is all up to you. I'm just telling you what I do so you can get an idea, and you might like some and you might end up liking some things that I do that you don't, that you might want to incorporate into your own routine. So yeah, that's my whole point with these kind of videos. And I know this video was kind of boring, I apologize, but I'm literally sitting here getting steamed like a momo, and that is all I want to say. And one more thing before I leave is that if you are oily like me and you literally look like a disco ball in 2 hours, I highly recommend these things. These are oil blotting sheets. This is from Essence, this is from Basic Care, and I found them on Nykaa. I will list them down below if I can find them, and I will list everything that I've purchased. I think every single one of the products that I used today are from Nykaa, and you can get everything on Nykaa basically now. So I'm gonna link all of these products down below so you can check them out, and whatever I use on an everyday basis has to be a favorite of mine, which is why I'm using them on an everyday basis. So I will list them down below so you can check them out if you're interested. And these sheets basically blot oil, as the name suggests. They are not going to help as much with sweat. They're gonna just reduce the look of oiliness on your face. So let's say you've got a full face of makeup on and you don't want to disturb the makeup, but you still want to get rid of the oiliness. Packing on powder after every 2 hours is not gonna help, because at the end of the day it's gonna look cakey. So I highly recommend these. You can take these sheets, take them out and just press them on your skin lightly, and they are just gonna reduce the look of oiliness on your face. I don't put on blush, I don't contour, I don't highlight, because who needs highlight when you have sweaty cheeks? And if you have any video requests, guys, please don't forget to leave them in the comment section down below. I will definitely do some of them. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.